Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Bunker, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Bunker's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep most of that leash folded into his right hand, and that leaves the left hand free to give a correction. The correction, if needed, is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to want to keep that collar high up behind Bunker's ears, and that's going to give you the most control while you're working him through his commands. You'll notice that Bunker is seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we'll demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Bunker heel. And you'll then take off walking, and Bunker should stay right there on your left side, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop walking, Bunker should be seated nicely on your left, waiting for his next command. Very nicely done. It's important that Bunker walks at your pace. You should set the pace for the walk. So if he's pulling forward, you're going to tug back on his collar and tell him no, heel. Very good job. The next command we're going to demonstrate is the stay command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. In the beginning, make his stays relatively short. Build up his ability to sit and stay for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around, and Bunker should remain seated until he receives praise or another command. Very nicely done. It's important to praise Bunker after he's completed an exercise. Let him know he's doing a good job. This should be fun for him as well as a mental exercise for him. Fred's going to leave him in another sit-stay. And this time, instead of returning back, he's going to call him in. He comes in, and we've taught him to sit nicely when he comes in. And then returns back to heel position. Very nicely done. I'll show that to you again. Again, the command is Bunker come. He comes in, sits nicely right in front, gets a little praise there, and then back to heel position. Very nicely done. We would like you to incorporate all of these new commands into his daily life, but we also ask that you set aside about 10 minutes a day to run through the commands in a formal session, such as this video. It can be done inside or outside, but will help keep the commands fresh and keep Bunker responding to you. Very good job. The next command we'll demonstrate is the down command. You're going to have him seated first, and then you're going to take your left hand and drop it to the ground. The one-word firm command to down. Very nicely done. As with the sit-stay in the beginning, make your down stays short, but build up his ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back, Bunker should remain lying down until he receives praise or another command. Very good job. And we'll heel him out of that. Okay, we're going to do the down from a heel position again. Very good job. And this time, instead of returning back, Fred will call him in. Very good job. Back to heel position. The obedience training is a great mental workout for Bunker, so if you have a time of day where he's especially excitable, that's when you're going to want to put his training equipment on and practice the commands. Down. Very good job. You'll find that after an obedience session, it does calm him down a lot quicker, even than physical exercise, so just keep that in mind. The last exercise we're going to set up for here in a minute. Fred and Bunker are going to demonstrate the down from a distance. So Fred will leave Bunker in a sit-stay. And this time he will give him the down command from the end of the training leash. He's going to use his right hand, drop it to the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. Perfectly done. Now if you were to give that command and Bunker didn't respond, the first word out of your mouth is no, and then you're going to repeat the command. And we will go over some ways to give corrections when you have your lesson for his graduation. It's been such a pleasure having Bunker here at the school. He's come a long way. We ask that you keep us posted on his progress once he's back home with you, and to call and schedule a follow-up lesson if need be. And we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.